Now that you've spent some time conditioning your dog to accept grooming, like being brushed, we're going to turn it into a more operant behavior. Operant just means that we're asking the dog to choose to do something in order to earn a treat, as opposed to conditioning, where we were literally pairing the brushing with food 100% of the time. When the food went away, the brushing went away. They came and went together. Now we're going to be asking the dog to tolerate a brush stroke, then get a treat. And we're going to be using our verbal marker nice for this behavior. So you'll see here in the video, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to present the brush, mark the dog with the word nice, deliver a treat. Touch the dog with the brush, mark with the word nice, deliver a treat. And I will gradually increase the amount of brushing I'm doing between marks and treats. So it'll become easy for you to see how to do this with your own dog. Again, you have to be aware of their body language. If you go too long and they start to act nervous, or they pull away, or they start focusing too much on your hand, then don't mark, take the brush away, and try again at a lower intensity. So just do a really quick one, or just, touch them with the brush and pay. Nice. 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 In the second part of the video, you're going to see me starting to introduce nail clippers. So I use a specific brand that I would recommend you get. It's called Miller's Forge. They're sold on Amazon. They're like $5 to $10 depending on Amazon. And what I like about them is that you can really shave off little bits of the nail, and they don't make a loud clipping sound. So I feel like dogs learn very fast that the clipping sound is scary, so that's a big deterrent. You'll see in this part of the video, I'm going to start out just by showing the dog the clippers and then marking when he looks at them and giving a treat. We're going to do that several times, and then I try to I like to just kind of touch their paw with it, but not actually try to clip anything, and you'll see that he pulls away. So this is a 10-month-old dog, so he has definitely had his nails trimmed. He gets groomed a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he has some negative feelings about it. So I end up putting the nail clippers down, and then I want to just work on body handling, because you'll see he doesn't really like it when I touch his feet either, right? And your puppies are probably similar. So we're going to work on touching other parts of his body and marking for that, and then gradually work my way to touching his feet. So you'll see that I use what we call a touch gradient. So I'll keep my hand on the dog and slowly run my hand down to their leg, rather than just taking my hand off and grabbing the foot. So a lot of dogs respond better to this. Anyway, I will let you watch the video. Again, it's relatively self-explanatory once you see the flow of what I'm doing. All right, enjoy. Nice. 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 Free. Nice. 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 Free. Down. Nice. 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 Free. All right, just one other thing. You'll notice in the last video, unlike the brushing video, he was pretty comfortable. But in the last one, you can see when he's uncomfortable because when I touch his foot, he moves it away, right? So when that happens, if that happens with your puppy, if there's a body part you find that they don't really like or they show body language signals that they don't like it, you want to not mark, but just try an easier spot. So again, go touch their back, touch their shoulder, work yourself back up, do a couple of good reps, and then try the paw again. And like I said, trying to slide down the shoulder to the paw is the best bet. As you progress with this, you will start touching for longer before you mark. So just like I did with the brushing, you know, the strokes got longer, and then I marked. With the touching, it'll be the same thing. Maybe when you get down to the paw, you actually stroke the paw a couple times, which I do right at the end, and then mark and treat. Eventually, I want it to get to where you can like pick up that paw, push a nail out, you know, sit there and fuss with it, and your dog's just fine. This is a process, so plan on doing just a little bit. If you can do it daily, great. If you can do it a couple times a week, that's fine too. Just make sure you're doing it because it really does help them out, especially if they need professional grooming. It'll take a little of the stress out of it. And if you can do as much grooming as possible yourself, your dog will be much happier. You may use your dog's mat for this exercise because they've already been conditioned to relax there. I also like to pick a certain area where the dog knows that that's the grooming zone. So my older dog, Zeppelin, he has a certain dog bed that he goes to when he sees me coming with the nail clippers and the dish of treats. So that's kind of where we always do our grooming. And that can be helpful because it just gives your dog more information. And then again, it starts to condition that area where they might actually like it. That's the whole thing here. Again, my dog sees me coming and he knows, right? And he's not as worried about it as he used to be. So it's a really good thing.